So guys, just wrapped up an amazing time skiing here in Courchevel. The slopes are incredible, but what I really love about this place is its energy and its atmosphere. It's the kind of place where you could be out having a drink at a bar or out having lunch and be sat next to a table where you might have a multi-millionaire or a billionaire just casually having a drink or lunch. And it reminds you of what's possible and pushes you to aim higher. But now it's time to head back and get back to work. It's not only the level changes that are a major challenge on this site, but also you have that tree. That's a TPO tree. Tree is a preserved tree.
That has determined a lot of the design.
So today we are on our way to our Islington project, and there's been a little bit more progress, not a huge amount more because we have been waiting for a structural engineer's visit, which is happening today, and that's why we are heading there. So what's the structural engineer going to be looking at?
So the structural engineer is visiting today only because we've noticed some minor structural elements that are not as per the drawings. So one is the joist hangers. We have a beam which is a main structural element of where the mansard element would be sitting or resting on. We uncovered a small chunk of the corner removed, so he's also coming to assess that.
And as you guys know, Kevin, our structural engineer that we've been working with on many projects, has now retired. He's taken a back seat anyway. So yeah, we're going to be meeting Ian from Barter Hill. So yeah, let's go. So guys, we are here at the Islington project now, and we're just about to start a walk around with our structural engineers. Now we've got the scaffolding, we're going to be restoring this entire facade. It's going to be a bit of a painstaking process, but anywhere we need to restore the mouldings around the windows, we're going to do that. And you guys may have noticed on the other elevation, we have this huge advertising board, which I haven't really spoken about, but we've still left it on all the planning drawings as an existing advertising board. And our goal, our aim is to also monetize this as well. So this has been here for a very long time. The previous occupants, the builders merchants, used to use it for their own advertising. So as a first step, we're probably going to reach out to the commercial tenants that are going to be occupying the ground and basement level, the high street supermarket chain. And if they don't want it, then we're going to reach out to other advertising companies. We're gonna research into the advertising and see how we can monetize it. The aim is to monetize every corner of this building. So we're currently at the parapet height, and this is a perfect example of the restoration stuff that we need to do. You can clearly see that this cornice detail, this very nice lovely cornice detail, stops here, and then there's a continuation with this brickwork design. What we want to do is carry on this cornice detail all the way through, so it wraps around the main host building. Obviously, it's all going to look lovely, brand new, when it's all done. So yeah, another example of stuff we can get on with now we've got the scaffolding in place. So guys, guys just wrapped up the meeting with the structural engineer, which was very useful. We went through creating a new opening on the ground floor to continue our shop front glazing. That's going to be a major task, big load-bearing wall there, so that's going to require major steel works, major structural engineers' input. We spoke about repair works to the floor joists and replacing the joist hangers. We spoke about repair works to the facade as well, stitching up some areas where there's signs of cracks. Basically, this whole facade is going to be restored, cleaned, jet washed, you name it. Some of these moldings, window moldings, are going to be redone as well. Once the scaffolding goes, you'll see that it's going to almost look like a new building. Very useful to have this walk around with the structural engineer. Yeah, they haven't seen the building like this with all the stripped out layers. So another useful meeting with the structural engineers. Now time to get back to the office, as we've got a meeting related to our new project of 23 flats near West Hampstead. If we can avoid using traditional brickwork, we would like to, especially because it's a tight site and we just want to avoid wet trades, and brickwork will take quite a long time, so we're trying to explore prefab options there. So yeah, back to the office for this meeting and see what happens. So guys, another day, another site. Today we are on our way to the Enfield project, and then we are going to pop across to our northwest London site. But yeah, we're on our way to the Enfield project now, and we're going to be meeting a couple of subcontractors there for the next stages of works. As some of you are aware from my previous content, we have already done the strip out. We are actually going to check in on that as well, and then we've got a couple of small investigatory bits of work to do there today as well, and then we'll be on our way to the northwest London site. So I'm currently with Nilesh and Maria, who are part of the team. I actually just wanted to ask you guys what aspect of property development you both enjoy. I know Nilesh, you love drama. You love solving drama on site. So when the projects are in construction, there's always issues on site, and Nilesh thrives on that, I think. Am I correct in saying that?
True. Yeah. I love drama.
He loves drama. And I think, Maria, I think you prevent the drama. You like to prevent the drama before it happens on site. There's never one day which is the same, right? It's always different. Every single day it's different drama. It's like you're putting out fires, aren't you? So the last time we were here, the strip out wasn't fully finished. We're gonna check on the strip out works and then do some other investigatory works. Just figure out what's happening with the drainage, check some of the manholes. Strip out is done. So we've just discovered that the sewer runs that way to the pavement, and there's connections coming in from our building this way, and that links into the other manhole. It's a bit smelly here. It's two dead pigeons.
Recording it.
There's one there as well. One there. So So first site done, now we're on to the second site in northwest London. But yeah, that was a successful visit. We managed to figure out what's going on with the drains, and we met with the two subcontractors. Both nice guys. We've worked with both of them before. One of them's currently working with us at the Islington project, and the other guy, you know, he's done bits for us in the past on other projects. Basically, we are the main contractor, we're principal contractor, and we subcontract out large elements of the works in all the projects. So that's how we work, that's how our setup is. So they're now going to go away and have a think about stuff and, you know, look over the drawings and come back to us with some prices. But yeah, we are keen to start straight away. So now we are on our way to our northwest London site to check a few things. But yeah, I'll explain all of that when we're there. So today we are here just to check on a couple of things, one of them being the crane position location, and also we're going to have a walk around the perimeter to just double check the sheet piling and see if that's going to have any implication on anything, especially the neighbouring building. We just have to be a bit careful with the close proximity of the sheet piling and the neighbouring building, because these machines can be a bit big and, you know, have vibrations. We are also working alongside our party wall surveyor as well, so we're just double checking a couple of the things that he has suggested to us. So this is the first time Maria is actually seeing it with the site cleared out. I was here a couple of weeks back when I was filming here, but this is the first time you're seeing it, right? With the site cleared out. What do you think?
It's amazing. It
looks a lot bigger.
It's such a good, valuable space, and I think I'm excited because it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Now that the whole vegetation has been cleared, it's just like you can see, like it's just ready for us to start. So no, it's exciting to imagine what we've designed now to be where it's going to be, where we're currently standing. It's the middle of a flat. Really helpful because we can get a sense of the level changes that we are proposing for both from street level into the communal gardens, and this building will have some lower ground flats, which actually at this end won't really feel like lower ground because the terrain just slopes down. So it's just I think it's really good to finally get a sense of the space.
So it took us about, I would say a year and a bit year and a half to get through planning. We had to, I think we ended up doing 2 pre-apps, and then the full planning. So the first task on the site is to put sheet piling around the edges so that we can excavate down, because it is going to have a lower ground level in the building. If you follow it all the way around, it's essentially slightly larger than the footprint of the building. And then that's going to enable us to excavate down. Then we're going to have to create a ramp down into the ground to enable all the other plant machinery to come down to help us excavate. Then the next few steps are going to be piling, groundworks. So all of that's going to take a little bit of time. And for the main building, we are exploring a precast concrete option. This would essentially be big precast concrete elements made in the factory and then brought to site and assembled on site. So that should be a quicker process, but it does have a bit more of a initial design phase that we have to go through, which is fine because that can all happen while we are doing the groundworks. We have a network rail line. As you can also see here, there's a big level change here, and we're right up near the boundary, and we're on a busy corner junction as well. It's not only the level changes that are a major challenge on this site, but also you have that tree. That's a TPO tree. It's a preserved tree, and that has a root protection area as well, so we have to be very careful of that one.
That has determined a lot of the design.
Yeah, it has, yeah. So guys, that's the end of this week's video. Another eventful week. Next time we film on this site, this building will be either being demolished or will have been demolished. Hope you enjoyed this week's video, guys. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next one.